I'm trying to make $20,000 in 3 months, and some people might look at that number thinking that's insane, and some people might look at that number and think that's nothing. So if you're looking at that number and thinking that's insane, I know it's not impossible. And before we get further into the video, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on yet again another video. It truly means the world to me, because without you, this channel will be nothing. So whenever you like, comment, share, subscribe, turn those post notifications on, it goes a long way, and I appreciate it a lot. And if you're new, hello, my name is Haley. Most of the months out of the year, I'm living out of my SUV and traveling, but then I go home for Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and I also do some seasonal work, and then I will be back traveling in April. Now, during this time of me doing seasonal work, I'm also doing Uber Eats, DoorDash, working on my small business, Amazon, TikTok, but TikTok RIP, and we'll get into that because I'm going to be sharing some facts about TikTok. And then I also do make very little on here. Now, back to this whole TikTok thing. I'm not going to share everything that I want to talk about at the beginning of this video. I just want to say a side series I was doing on TikTok was me trying to make $20,000 in 3 months, and TikTok was going to be a huge portion of the income that I was expecting, but now that it's going bye-bye, will I be able to make the $20,000 happen? I'm hoping in 2025 to upgrade from living out of my SUV into a truck with a truck camper, and that's why I really want to make the $20,000 in 3 months. And I can already hear some people's voices saying you can't rely on social media as a job. I understand that. That's why I didn't put all my eggs in one basket. You know what I'm saying? I have multiple sources of income, but that one is my main source. YouTube is a very slow growth process, and I'm here for it. I'm working hard for it. So again, it means a lot when you engage on smaller creators' videos. A lot. Overall, I really wanted that to be my goal so I could upgrade my space and hopefully get a cute little dog companion. That would be top tier. But you know what? I'm staying positive, and I'm hoping I still can reach that goal even with the app being gone. Last week's video, I did how much I make in a day doing Uber Eats, so it's kind of the same. Let me catch you a little bit up to speed. This morning I woke up, I worked out, I showered, and then I got ready. I did some light makeup, and then I packed up my bags to get ready to leave. And then I saw my grandparents pulling in, so I went and sat and talked to them for a little bit, and now I'm here. And we're going to be starting Uber Eats. It's going to be slow because it's still a little bit... Actually, lunch is coming up. I take that back. I'm going to open up Uber Eats right now, and we're going to get started and see how much we can make, because I'm trying to get to that $20,000 goal. First order picked up. It's only estimated at $4, but it's 2 miles away, so maybe they'll tip better than what's expected. Tell me why I'm out of breath right now. Oh, my first order sucked. It's in an apartment complex and it's huge. I don't know if it's gonna be a good day on Uber Eats. The thing with these food delivery apps, they're a hit or miss. It's either really good or really bad. Second order is estimated at $8. Third order is estimated at $7.50. I've been really picky at what orders I've been accepting because for me personally in my car's at 109,000 miles, okay? I'm not gonna pick up an order that's so far, and if that means my acceptance rate is low, so be it. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for an order to come through, I am saving my TikToks, and I'm in August of 2023, so I still have ways to go. I already saved a handful of them, but then the other day I was thinking, well, there's some videos that I'm just ranting or I'm sharing a few things about my travels, which I most likely also said in my long form videos, but I just want it for the memories. So now here we are sitting and saving them. My iPhone storage, knock on wood, but I don't know how it hasn't said phone storage full yet. Fourth order was estimated at $9. Here's my fifth order. I can't remember if it was estimated at $5 or $6. This order had an address change, which added a few miles, but thankfully it's near my P.O. box. And I was gonna go to my P.O. box on Tuesday because on Monday it's MLK Day and inauguration. So that means I wouldn't be going to my seasonal job and on my way home from my seasonal job is when I swing by the post office. So it kind of worked out. Order number 6 estimated at $9. This sucks because I have a package and they left a slip in the mailbox saying that I need to pick it up from the clerk, but obviously it's a Saturday, so I can't get it from anybody. So that's unfortunate. So I will have to wait till Tuesday. This is gonna be my last order for today. I can't remember what it was estimated at. I wanna say $6 or $7. I might do a few more later this evening. I'm not 100% sure, but I need to go do something and I meant to do it this morning and it just hit me that I need to do it, and I'll show you what it is when we get to the house. I'm back at my parents' house. A few videos back, I talked about putting a bunch of clothes on Facebook Marketplace, like just stacks, and I'm selling it as a giant bundle. And a lady messaged me yesterday if I could take photos and videos of all the smalls. As I'm laying this out, it's all smalls, 2 extra smalls, there's 2 mediums, and 2 larges. I should have just looked at all this last night, but in my head, I thought she just wants better photos and videos. I just messaged her that, so hopefully she just says, okay, you know. I'm still waiting on one tip to come through, and then we'll do a whole breakdown of that. But I think it's time to talk about the TikTok ban. I'm gonna clean this up and we're gonna sit down and talk about it. I just want to start off by saying these are my personal opinions. 170 million Americans are on TikTok. Now hold on, because I have numbers. TikTok contributed over $32 billion to the US economy, supports 5 million small businesses and 2 million creators, will cost Americans $1.3 billion in the first month if the ban happens, and it supports over 200,000 jobs. Those numbers are actually insane. And what's crazy is it's hitting the small businesses hard. I just got started with my small business, and basically every single sale has come from people clicking on my TikTok link to my website, because I can see the analytics on my website for that. So this is affecting my new small business. And it's crazy because this app is banned in China, and they're also working on getting it banned in Canada. I genuinely believe this is not for security purposes, because make it make sense why China owns 384,000 acres of land, which some of that land is by an Air Force base in North Dakota. Where's the security in that? And we cannot forget about the millions that have crossed over the borders. And I'm not saying all are bad, but a huge portion of them are. So where's the security in that? And almost every single person that voted for the TikTok ban has a TikTok. There's websites like Shein, Temu that have been around for years, and those are owned by China as well. So that's security. At the end of the day, the second you have a phone or laptop in your hand, your data privacy has been gone. We're going back to the people that voted for this TikTok ban. Just so happen to buy a buttload of stock in Meta. I think it's hilarious that a lot of people are deleting Facebook and Instagram because it's all Meta. If you are not on TikTok, or if you haven't watched the news, Candace Owens talked about this really good, but a lot of Americans have made their way to this app called RedNote, and that is a legit Chinese website. I'm not downloading that. Too Chinese for me. Candace Owens did. She has an account. I'm actually surprised she did, but that is an actual data security issue in my personal opinion. This younger generation is so petty. Not only did the RedNote app become #1 on the App Store, there's a Chinese song. It's a beautiful song, and I actually looked to see what the lyrics mean. They made that #1 on Spotify. If that is not a clapback, because that's an actual Chinese website. And now you have Chinese and Americans communicating, and there's a lot of things being learned. It's wild times. Again, that is too much for me to download, but I do think it's hilarious that people are doing that. The thing with TikTok and what makes it unique from other social media platforms, if there's a world event, everyone goes straight to TikTok and you know about it so quick, and you see live videos of it actually happening. I could go even further in depth of it all, because at the end of the day, it's a bigger picture. It sounds so silly, but I have learned so much on that app. I've learned how to make certain food from scratch. I learned about natural medicine. I learned how to solder. My relationship with God grew further because other creators coming on and talking about God and sharing their faith and their testimonies. And obviously there is evil in the app. There's evil everywhere in the world. Oh, I think I got my last tip. I think that's the end of this topic. At the end of the day, it's all about money and control. It is very interesting times to be living in. It's 100% not a security. The second you log into anything, phone, laptop, everything's tracked, everything's taken. I don't know what else to even say about it because it's ridiculous that that's what they're saying the reason for it being. I'm currently editing this and I just want to add the timing of it all is crazy and you always have to look at the bigger picture. Why were they pushing it so hard the day before inauguration? They pushed so hard for it. Everything's always a cover up. There's always something. And it's just, again, we're living in crazy times and 2025 is going to be an insane year. That's my little rant. I need to start taking down these Christmas decorations. I just realized the tree box and a few of my other boxes where I put little knickknacks is in the storage unit. And I don't feel like driving to my storage unit. So what I'm gonna do, I'll get all my knickknacks, put them to the side. I do have this bin which has all the ornaments in it. So I'm gonna take down the ornaments and get that all squared away. And you know what? I'm doing a shameless plug because I did my first ever Vlogmas this year every single day for 25 days. So go check it out. A good portion of them are pretty short, but I'm super proud because I'm a one-woman show. I did it all. And that's a lot. It was a lot, but I did it and I'm proud of myself. And since TikTok is gone and since I have quite a few new subscribers have come from my TikTok, please go watch my Vlogmas all the way through. Again, I'm trying to make $20,000 in 3 months. If I got a lot of people watching all the way through and engaging, it will help. Could turn this into a montage moment, but I'm just not going to. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen. You can watch the cute montage of me putting up everything in my first ever Vlogmas. I'll be back when this is done. This table feels so empty without the runner. And for the tree, I got the lights and ornaments off. I do have the angel up there because the box for that is in my storage unit. I picked up the boxes and all of that. And here's the pile of everything. I will be taking down this bow garland, but I'm just gonna wait for the boxes to be here. I'm kind of debating if I go out and do another hour to 2 hours of Uber Eats. I'd probably pick up 2 to 4 deliveries, or if I should just end it here. I don't know. I guess we'll just say I'm ending it here. I had 7 trips. I was active for 2.5 hours, but I was on the app for 3.5 hours and I made $57.56. And to be honest, I'm too lazy to look at all my miles and calculate everything. Today wasn't the best, but it was still pretty good. My video before this one, I break everything down. I need to go through my phone and delete and start saving more because we're gonna be going dark soon and it's just look at the amount of videos I have. I need to go through and delete some old stuff, like old storage, things that I just don't need. I can have space for what I do need. Get the ball rolling. TikTok has officially went dark, and I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little eerie. This is the prompt that it gives. It's just a weird feeling that we're being cut off. Nothing about that seems right. I promise this will be my last comment, but I need you to look at it in this way. See how fast they can take an app or a website down, yet there is still child and other adult things online. Why haven't they shut them down? Nothing about that seems right. Again, the timing with everything. They've been trying to ban this app for years and then it just doesn't happen. And then the timing of everything, definitely odd, but you know, just conspiracy theories. Another thing I want to add on here, because I have my main TikTok account and I have my jewelry business TikTok account. And on my jewelry business, I already explained how every Friday I'm going to try to have a few new pieces up on my website. But when it comes to traveling again, I'll only have all the inventory with me plus all the stickers, and I just won't be making anything new, and I'll just ship from wherever I'm at. That's the game plan right now, at least. I am just taking off my makeup and I'm gonna throw my hair in a bun and take a quick body shower and finish editing up this video. If you have made it this far, I want you to comment an American flag, and it's gonna be crazy to see if TikTok comes back, but it's all just a waiting game now.